First off, it's Charles J. Yeah, just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Listen, man, shout out to my audience, shout out to my new subscribers, shout out to those that's been subscribed, shout out to those that really rock with me, whether you disagree or agree. We back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Listen, man, this is a public goddamn service announcement to all you David Benividez fight. You goddamn right, I'm coming for the shit. I want the smoke. It's war. And goddamn it, you motherfuckers finna respond to all this shit you been saying. All these justice for David Benividez videos, you motherfuckers gotta explain this shit to me today. I've been sitting back people to play. I knew it was some shit, man. Listen. David Morrell calls David Benividez a bitch. Bitch, you're just a bitch. Anyway, listen. Yeah. Listen, I'm reporting on this shit and I'm gonna keep reporting because I gotta see a response. Listen, the energy has to remain the same. I told you once before, I like David Benividez. I'm not here to expose nothing, but I've seen this before. I've seen this kind of energy. I've seen this energy before. I told you, David Benividez has been fighting nothing but fighters that have been moving up from 154, from 160. He's been fighting smaller guys his entire career. Caleb Plant was the first 168 pounder, and he wasn't no big 168 pounder, and he had zero power. Listen, you ain't fought a natural 168 pounder, bro. And I'm noticing that David Benividez has been targeting fighters that's moving up. Charlo, Munguia, Canelo. He ain't called out no natural 168 pounders. I'm just noticing this. It's a difference, bro. And you know another thing? I've been peeping all this. Canelo must fight David Benividez. That's the fight everybody want to see. Let me tell you something, bro. Why won't we keep that same energy, though? Everybody say Canelo look old his last fight. He old now and he slipped and he ain't got it no more. So David Benividez is aggressively calling him out and this and that. And David Benividez just been waiting around. He even said it in his interview yesterday. He looks sad as shit. You ain't combed your hair and shit, bro. You just look sad as shit. You look like you ain't been training. You just been waiting on Canelo. Like I said, when the black fighters done it, and David Benividez, you black to me, but in boxing politics, you a Latino. You black to me, but in boxing politics, you're a Latino. So I'm just saying, bro, when the black fighters done it, y'all said they was chasing clout. You said they don't have a fan base. They not shit. Andrade a boring fighter. They need to worry about something else instead of chasing Canelo. All fans came together and said Andrade and Jamal need to do something different instead of waiting around for Canelo. Well, I'm telling you, David Benividez, you need to do something different instead of waiting around for Canelo. Like I said, bro, Canelo is not obligated to fight nobody. And I want to make that shit very goddamn clear. If he didn't have to fight Jamal, if he didn't have to fight Andrade at 160, he damn sure ain't got to fight David Benividez. We not finna act like we gonna fight now. You motherfuckers ain't been fighting. Let me tell you motherfuckers why I'm so mad and why I ain't gonna let this shit go. I just can't let go. No. Anyway, see, I remember everything. And, you know, I keep a note. Yeah, I keep a notebook of shit. Just store it in the back of my brain, just in case I had to bring the shit out. Because I don't forget, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. You know, when I was at that Spence fight, I never forget it. Because right before the Spence versus Ugas fight, they had asked Jamal about David Benividez. And he was just like, man, I think he said I'd break his fucking neck or some shit like that. I'll fuck him up. David Benividez came back aggressive. You a bitch. And now you gotta see me. I remember that shit. You gotta see me now. And I remember black fans got on Jamal at, you better fight David Benavidez. Jamal, you better fight you. And now fuck your belt. Fuck that WBC belt, because you're a world champion. David Benavidez wasn't a world champion at the time and still ain't a world champion. Remember y'all said fuck his belt, throw it in the trash and move up to 168. Remember how y'all pressured him to move up. You know what? I don't hear nobody pressuring David. Since you can't get a fight, David, why don't you move up to 175 and fight Better Bill? I never heard David Benavidez say Better Bill's name. And I'm just going to keep it. Even though I don't think Better Bill is that good of a fighter, I know he got devastating power. And he's strong as shit. I can say that about him. That motherfucker's strong and he got devastating power. I don't never hear you talking about fighting somebody that's bigger than you though, bro. See, I look at shit like that. All the people that you keep trying to fight are people that are smaller than you, bro. You got a fighter in David Morrell that's just as big or bigger than you, bro. And he hit harder than you, bro. Listen, like I said, everybody told Jamal, you got to fight David Benavidez. They said people still say Jamal scared of David Benavidez. Even though 2 weeks ago they was face to face. And Jamal looked them dead in his eyes and they talked and shook hands. So I remember the energy, bro. Motherfuckers quit fucking with Jamal. Motherfuckers still don't fuck with Jamal Cholo because of that David Benavidez shit. Motherfuckers took David Benavidez side. Let me tell you how it really got, bro. In the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and Jamal, the Cholo brothers are from Texas. They booed the Cholos. When they put that camera on both of the Cholos, they was booed in Dallas, Texas. And they cheered for Benividez. So I'm just showing you the narrative that them motherfuckers got booed in their own fucking state. That's why I talk so much shit about it. Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Motherfuckers really sleep on Jamal and the skills and the talent that he possesses. Yeah, I know he been out the ring and I know he done been through some shit. Don't know. Jamal can get off his fucking couch and destroy Jaime Munguia. Jamal Cholo can jump off his fucking couch 2 weeks of training and beat the dog shit out of a fucking Munguia. Listen, bro. You motherfuckers put all the pressure on the world for Jamal to fight David. And I'm putting all the pressure in the world for David Benividez to fight David Morrell, bro. Because I think that's the real monster right now. David Morrell is the real boogeyman right now. And let me tell you another thing, bro. All that how many fights you got. Let me tell you something. When Jamal fought Derenchenko only had like 14 fights. Motherfucker was a monster though. He had already beat Triple G. He had a tough fight with Danny Jacobs. Derenchenko didn't have about 13 fights. That motherfucker a tough ass fighter though. It ain't about how many fights. Bro, it's 7 fights. David Morrell. Let me tell you something, bro. Like I said, I'm going to say this again. In my opinion, I think he's the most dangerous puncher at 168. He's the biggest at 168. He's strong as shit. Let me tell you something, bro. This is the one fighter that will back you up. David Benavidez has never been backed up his entire career. He has never been, he's used to coming for, he's used to walking down smaller men. I'm just going to call it like it is. You used to walking down smaller fighters, bro. You're not going to be able to just walk down David Morrell, and you know it, bro. And not only that, it's the power. I keep saying this, bro. You haven't faced a puncher that's at 168. You have not faced a puncher, bro. David Morrell got everything that you've never faced. Athleticism, punching power, southpaw, tricky, tall, just as tall as you, if not a little taller. He got more reach than you. You haven't faced that. I'm just telling you, haven't faced it. And let me tell you something, bro. When you came out and you said, no, you couldn't wait to say, no, I haven't agreed to a fight with David Morrell. No, that fight is not done. We haven't agreed to nothing. I haven't agreed to that fight. And then you came out and you said, no, I really want to fight Munguia. Let me tell you something, bro. Munguia just came off a fight where a lot of people think Derenchenko won that fight. A lot of people think Jaime Munguia just lost his last fight. That boy had a tooth and nail fight with a much older Derenchenko. The Derenchenko that fought Jamal Cholo from 4 years ago would have destroyed Jaime Munguia inside 6 rounds. So you fighting a fighter that everybody just seen struggle with a much older fighter. So that Jaime Munguia shit, everybody know Jaime Munguia is food. Jaime Munguia is food at 168. I think Caleb Plant beats a Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia is food At this point, I think Jaime Munguia is one of the weakest links. That 40-0, that over 40 wins, bro, that shit is cap. When I look at Jaime Munguia, he got over 40 fights. David Morrell ain't got but 7. Bro, I would bet every dime. I would bet the house that David Morrell would stop Jaime Munguia with only 7 fights. So I don't want to hear nothing else about, no, he only got 7 fights. You know, I noticed some shit. People take up for David Benavidez not fighting David Morrell. I noticed that. You motherfuckers didn't take up for Jamal not fighting David. You motherfuckers didn't say Jamal really a 154 pounder, bro. Why you trying to fight smaller? Nah, but I said it, and I still say it. I want Jamal to fight David Benavidez because I'm for all that smoke. Bigger or smaller, when y'all said that shit y'all said, Jamal Cholo has to fight David Benavidez. That is mandatory in my opinion. As a fan, when I fuck with you, gotta fight him, bro. You gotta fight. And I think Jamal gonna fight him, and I got Jamal winning. Because a lot of people fail to realize. See, that's why I say boxing fans are fake and we switch up. Jamal Cholo was always better than Jamel. I got Jamel right now as the top #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing. From resume to undisputed to the skills to the power to the talent he possessed. He's the best fighter in boxing right now. Jamel Cholo is. But Jamal was always better. Jamal was always better than Jamel. Like I said, bro, don't ever get it twisted. Jamal Cholo, bro, if he get back in that gym, bro, Jamal Cholo, I'm telling you right now, the only fighter that I see beating Jamal, bro, is like an Andre or David Morrell. And I'm going to say this about David Morrell. And like I said, I'm going to say, let me finish saying this about Jamal. Jamal Cholo has a higher ring IQ than anybody at 168 besides Andre. He's a better boxer than anybody at 168 besides Andre. Don't get that shit twisted about Jamal Cholo. Motherfuckers talk that shit. We forget. Like I said, how so soon we forget? We forget about that lethal ass uppercut. We forget about a lot of shit. And I'm going to keep saying it. Jamal Cholo has the #1 jab in boxing. Earl Spence #2, Devin Haney #3. He got the best jab in boxing, bro. Like I said, win, loser, and it's not me saying that Jamal gonna beat everybody or whatever. He might lose to David Ben, but all I'm saying, everybody called him a duck. Everybody shitted on him. Motherfuckers quit fucking with Jamal over that David Benavidez shit. So I just wonder, is y'all still gonna ride with David Benavidez after David Morrell said you was a bitch? David Morrell said, David Benavidez, bro, you can't even walk the streets of Cuba, bro. Motherfuckers will take your shoes. He talked about your daddy. Yeah, he said your daddy ain't shit. Bro, he talked about your whole family. He said your brother's soft and he shouldn't even been playing in the movie Creed. Bro, he talked about your whole family. So I just want to know how big this shit gonna be. Yeah, is we gonna put some pressure? Is we gonna talk about it? Is we gonna address this shit? Or is you motherfuckers gonna breeze through this shit just like you breezed through when Canelo was beating all these white boys and everybody was saying he was the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing just for beating up a couple UK white boys? Is we gonna call it like we see it? And another thing, everybody saying Canelo slipping. Let me tell you something. You wanna know what it really is, bro? You ain't been fighting top competition, bro. For years, you've been fighting who you want to fight, bro. That's why when you fight a John Ryder, you look the way you look. Just a year and a half ago, he beat Caleb Plant. Y'all said he was the #1 pound for pound. You ain't aged in a year and a half, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing about no age. I don't want to hear nothing about no wear and tear. I don't want to hear Canelo got over 60 fights. He tired now. I don't want to hear none of that. No, bro, he ain't been fighting top levels. He never fought the best at 154. He didn't fight the best at 160, and he haven't fought the best at 168. Every division Canelo has been in, he's never fought the best fighter in that division. So a lot of people talk this shit, bro. We gonna talk real shit today, and I just need a response. I just want to hear from you. David Morrell is aggressively calling out David Benavidez. And don't get it twisted, bro. I'm talking shit about you. But like I said, I like you as a fighter. But you got to show me, though, bro. It's more than that. Nah, bro. And like I said, Mike Tyson named you the Mexican monster. And can't no black man name somebody a Mexican monster. He could have named you the black Mexican monster. No. Morales and Chavez them, they got to, Marquez them, they got to name you a Mexican monster. So like I said, bro, black folks have extremely vouched for you. Mexicans really haven't vouched for you yet, bro. So I don't know, bro. At this point, let me tell you something, bro. The way all boxing fans came together, and y'all ain't never, Canelo been doing soft shit his whole career. Y'all ain't never banned together against Canelo. The whole boxing world has banned. You know, at this point, I might take up for Canelo because I just ain't with you motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm against the grain. Anything you motherfuckers like, I don't like. Yeah, how about that? And put that in your pipe and smoke it. But all this, you motherfuckers can finally band together and say Canelo ain't shit and he been moving suspect and because it's David Benavidez. But you couldn't do it when he done it to the black fighters. It's a goddamn shame. All this fight for David Benividez, when David Benividez is unproven it. Everybody say he's the best at 168. David Benividez has yet to prove that he's the best fighter at 168, bro. You lost your belt on the scale and you lost it fucking with that snouter. And like I said, I'm going to say this again. If you was an all-the-way black fighter, fans wouldn't fuck with you, especially black fans. They call you a snouter head. They be posting pics where it look like you chilling with Bobby Brown. All kind of shit. When black folks do drugs, we don't never forgive them. We still ain't forgave Michael Irvin. So it's a lot of shit. Nah, bro, you been given a pass that I just feel like you need to earn some shit, bro. You've been calling out Canelo so aggressively, bro. Andrade and Jamal did it for over 5 years, bro. You're not the first to do it, bro. It ain't no special call out. Nah, bro, people been calling. Black fighters been calling out Canelo. And I'm going to tell you some real shit. This is why he might fight Jamal. Mexican fans, I know, bro, I know what you want, bro. I know what Mexican fans won't admit. They ain't never wanted the Andrade fight because that's too bad of a style for Canelo. They don't really, but they've always wanted him to beat Jamal. Because real Mexican fans know, all non-black fans that really love boxing, they all know that you have to beat an elite black fighter, bro. You can't be the greatest Mexican. You can't be the superstar. You got to be the elite black fighter because they the best fighters, bro. You been beating up white boys, bro. You been beating up white boys for the last 3 years. So now Mexican fans really want him to fight Jamal. So at this point, we just gonna keep it real. And if we ain't gonna keep it real, we might as well shut the fuck up. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.